Hello everybody, welcome back to another devlog video. It's been a month since I last published one. That's mainly just because I forgot to edit the last one, so we're just going to combine everything into one video. So there's a couple new things that I've added since the last time. I made one of these, and that's a tile editor, added some new tiles. I made better wall tiles, but they don't look any better. Actually, they look a lot worse, but the logic behind walls now make more sense. I added a background. I spent most of this month actually implementing a new physics system. Raycasting along with that. There's circle-circle collision. I need to do circle-square and square-square collision next. Projectiles and a much better particle system, so let's get started. First, I want to show the tile editor. Let this compile real quick. Alright, so it's a Windows Form application with the monogame engine built into it. So I'll just go create, and now I have access to create just like tiles. Basically, I just use this to load them into the space station and space stations and spaceships, and I call them modules or rooms. And so it makes it pretty easy to just make whatever you want, click save, and then now that file is in the game. So that's about it for the tile editor. Let's go back to the actual engine. What else is next? New tiles. You guys will see that. Yeah, let's just start it. So first thing that you'll notice is that there are new floor tiles, and there's a background that has a parallaxing effect. And this is what I was talking about with the walls. So the walls now automatically like change their orientation based on their relationship to other walls, which is pretty cool. I just have to load some like actual better textures in for them, and then they'll be about done. This is an example of a module or one of the rooms made in the tile editor. So I can pretty much use them as stamps. Excuse me. I can pretty much use them as stamps to stamp them all over the station, and they'll carry over the same properties. So here I have it stamped all around the entire station. Oh yeah, I kind of been showing off this new bloom shader. So I've added shaders into the game, so now it makes these particle effects look a whole lot better, like this and the laser. And like I said, the majority of what I've been doing is just doing work on the physics engine. So I'll show you guys that. So it shows what chunks or physics partitions or cells have been currently loaded, and they're represented by their bounding circle right here. You see, I can like try to run into it and no luck, so it works. But with the addition of this is that means that I can also have projectiles like grenades. Right now I've been playing around with the rockets. Well, they just went off. And when I shoot it, it works. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really am proud of it. Oh, also you see this at the bottom left hand of the screen. I took some time to make some better debug tools, and that way it actually outputs to the game engine instead of the compiler. It just helps. It just helps a lot debugging things. So I can say, well, you guys can't see it on the bottom, but you can say clear console. It clears the console, and I can also set the verbosity level. So set verbosity level to 10. And now it's going to read out everything that's happening in the game. These logs are also saved to a JSON file, so I can review them later in case a crash happens and I want to know what happens, and just so I can have access to it later. Let's go back to the grenade launcher. Right now it's shooting out rockets, but I can easily change it to shoot out different types of grenades. One sec. Okay, so There we go. As you can see, it like shoots out little tiny men. I'm gonna call those men Darrens because they're expendable. Yeah, but anyway, they look pretty damn cool. I don't know why that happened. That's a bug. That wasn't happening before. Let's just not worry about it. Yeah. All right. So the particle engine, particle system. You can see it can handle like a whole lot more particles now. Up to 1,000. I think like 20,000, without it being a huge issue. To show this off, let's set the max amount of projectiles to 500. So it'll try to shoot out 500 at a time. It's never ever going to get to that, but you know, yeah. Yeah, so the system doesn't bog down at all. It keeps a solid 60 frames per second the whole time, and it's honestly so much fun to play with. I don't know why this is happening right here. I think it's because some weird boundary issue for when you come to the left. That's what it looks like. So every time I move to the left, it's not updating those. Partition frames, and this could very well be because right before I recorded this video, I was messing with the partitions, but that's probably most likely the reason. So what, is it just that? Yeah, so it's the one to the right. So plus 150. One sec. 5, 6, 7, 8 plus. Yeah, right here. It should just be plus. Yeah, it's saying plus 15. It should be 50. I'm an idiot. Yep, now it works just fine. And that's about it. Again, this game is called Space Marauders. And yeah, goodbye.